Hello. Today we'd like to address the inyan of not speaking in shul. Well, there's three different scenarios. We'll touch upon one of them today, but there's a scenario that the halacha speaks about in Shulchan Aruch, Siman Kuf Nun Aleph, that one is not allowed to talk in shul altogether, sicha betela, as the Shulchan Aruch says, בתי כנסיות ובתי מדרשות אין נוהגים בהם קלות ראש. One is not allowed to behave in a way that's light-headed in a shul. What's the example to that? It says over here, sicha betela. That's what the Shulchan Aruch brings down in Siman Kuf Nun Aleph. Then there's another scenario of speaking in the middle of Kriyat Torah. Kriyat Torah, one is not allowed to talk not only while the Baal Koreh is reading the Torah, but also when it's between aliyot. One is not allowed to have conversations with the person sitting near him. We'll speak about that as well. But today we'd like to address the inyan of not talking during Tefila. While the shul is davening, one is not allowed to talk at all. And it says in the Shulchan Aruch Siman Kuf Kaf Daled, and I'm reading, לא ישיח שיחת חולין בשעה ששליח ציבור חוזר התפילה. One is not allowed to talk while the shliach tzibur is repeating the Chazarat Hashatz, repeating the Tefila, v'imsach, and if he does talk at that time, why does he pick that time? Because beforehand he was busy, a person is busy davening, he's saying Psukei Dezimra, he's saying Kriyat Shema, he's saying Birkot Kriyat Shema, he's saying Shmoneh Esrei. Of course he's not going to talk at that time. That's even stricter than what we're talking about, because that's an interruption in his Tefila. His Tefila is not going to be accepted. So therefore, the only opportunity a person has to talk is on Chazarat Hashatz. After he finished Shmoneh Esrei, now the Shliach Tzibur is repeating the Tefillah, and he has time. He can now say a word or two to the person sitting near him. It says, לא ישיח שיחת חולין בשעה ששליח ציבור חוזר התפילה. ואם סח, and if he does talk, הוא חוטא וגדול עוונו מנשוא. His sin is so great if he talks that it's beyond the ability to be able to carry and to handle such a sin. That's a lashon that's extremely strict. We find this by Cain. Ve'goarim bo. If one sees such a person talking, he should scream at him. Now, scream, of course, doesn't work today because it only erupts a fight, but rather a person should address him afterwards in a respectful way and say that we don't talk during tefillah, or assess the situation. Sometimes it is correct to tell him during the tefillah, stop talking, it's not the time to talk, whatever it is. But we see how strict it is in the Shulchan Aruch. This is halakha in Shulchan Aruch. Shulchan Aruch usually doesn't bring with the halachot the punishment for them, the circumstance that brings out all kind of different outcomes. And over here, the circumstance that the Shulchan Aruch speaks about has an outcome, a negative outcome of gadol avono minso, and what you should do to such a person, goarim bo. It's so strict that it's brought down in the Mishnah Berurah in the name of the Kolbo. אוי לאנשים שמשיחים בעת התפילה, כי ראינו כמה בתי כנסת נחרבו בשביל עוון זה. The consequence of talking brought a destruction to that shul. Many shuls stopped being operating because people spoke at that shul, and therefore we should all take that to heart and be very careful and be metaken and try to make our ways better so that we won't come to results that are so destructive.